Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Scorpio, we're going to find out what you're hiding. What was that? I'm hearing we're hiding everything, Cindy. We're Scorpio. I'm so bad. Maybe a whole pile of cards will come out when the point when we ask what you're hiding. So, gonna find out what you're hiding, Scorpio. I'm gonna kind of look at first. I break it down. There's actually six placements in this reading. We're gonna kind of look at kind of the obvious you, what people perceive the most of you. But it is like some part of you. It's not a misconception. It could be a little bit, actually with Libra, it came out that people were perceiving something a little more than was actual for them, but it was still kind of there. And then we're going to look at what you're hiding and why, how this is affecting your relationships, advice, and outcome if you follow the advice. I'm going to use, fire, honey, fire, cheetah. Going to start with the Wild Unknown Oracle deck. I'm going to go to the Energy Oracle deck. And then I got my teeny, there you are, look at you at the bottom. I'm going to go to my teeny tiny Everyday Witch Tarot. So it's mostly Oracle cards. And I just changed it up today with different types of cards that I was using from how I started this earlier in the week. Felt compelled. I like that split, Cheetah and the Dragon. You are flying towards the eye of God. So, you know, here's the thing, Scorpio. This is general reading. So because of that, it may or may not resonate. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended, and the link to that is at the top of the description. Look at this. Sea Serpent and the Scorpion. Actually getting kind of a powerful energy from you. Oh. No. You know, it almost, the way we describe it is like a volcano under the ocean. It's not like a big catastrophic eruption. It's like something bubbling under the surface that's getting ready to come forward and create something new, right? Like the volcano erupts and all of a sudden there's a new island. It's like that kind of feeling. No more birds coming in. What are you doing there? Oh, it's okay. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Sorry. Having such birdie things going on here. So a little golden finch, like the one that's in my house now, you can check out other parts of my channel, see what the hell's going on with that. He was trying to get into the glass again, but there's along the ledge of the glass snow, and he landed on it, but then all of a sudden he fell back with the snow on it. That was like an avalanche, but he came up again, so he's okay. So anywho, we were talking about you. Yeah, I just feel like almost like something bubbling under the surface. So no one really sees it. No one really sees it. But then all of a sudden you're going to erupt. And it's not an eruption. It doesn't feel like exploding through anger or anything like that. It just feels like suddenly, oh, look, there's an island there. Wow, who knew that was going to happen? So that's an interesting kind of energy and pictures going through my head for you. The bear. Let's see though. Let's see like who you really are. The part that people do actually kind of see. And then what you're hiding. Why you hide these. Okay. Who you really are. What's the part that people really see here? Oh yeah. Oh, it's almost like you're looking and waiting for something. That's interesting. People see you anticipating. So people, if someone was to say, okay, what do you figure is going on with Scorpio? With your Scorpio friend there, your Scorpio neighbor? I don't know, kind of feels like they're waiting, like they're expecting something. So people see you as kind of expecting or waiting for something. Could be something very big, like maybe you're waiting for a phone call for a new job. Maybe you're waiting for someone to come back from a vacation. Maybe you're waiting to get the deal you've been looking for on something you want to buy. But there's a sense, yeah, like people see this about you. So people are seeing that. Okay, what are you hiding? Oh, there is something new inside you. Okay, you are hiding the very innocent child part of you. You are hiding your innocence. That's what you're hiding here. You're hiding something that is definitely connected to your inner child. It's a baby lamb here. Perhaps it is something that is about to bubble forward. like in the spring even. I just think of the spring lamb. We're just a few weeks away from spring. She may be... I think Lily was snoring. Was snoring. Yeah, we're just a few weeks away from spring, but you are... Okay, you're hiding your sweet, really innocent, soft, vulnerable spot. Okay. Why? Why are you hiding this? Well, like, oh gosh. There you have it. The eye of God. Why are you hiding it? Because Spirit told you to. Yeah, your deeper self told you to. You're in process. There's something in process within you. So you're protecting it, and you're doing that wisely. I do feel like too, though, this is almost like the lava before the eruption, and then like the eye of God, like this big dramatic energy that I get with this. But I mean, that's really what creates life on Earth, is that energy of source. So why you hide yourself, it is almost kind of links back into the idea of this volcano. Maybe you're almost yourself anticipating you to move forward or to do something. But not until, or you could do it. No, it feels like this has something to do with whatever you're anticipating or waiting for. But it's important that it doesn't come out until it's the right time. How does this affect your relationships? Well, nobody sees you right now. The raccoon. Not everybody understands you right now. We'll say that. Not everybody understands you right now. And I'm saying that because the raccoon is like the bandit of nature. Not my favorite guy. You know what? I love them. Great. They're great until they come into my yard. And they get into all the bird feeders. And it's not like they can't get the bird seed out like everyone else, like scoop it out of the hole. No, I got to knock it off the post. I got to crank off the lid, bend every part of it that I can. Like, they're vandals. They're criminals. Sorry, it's okay, raccoon. But that's what I mean. Like, you know, I'm only looking at them in terms of how they affect me. So I don't like them. But that's what I mean. Like, it's just... It's kind of being hidden in the dark, in the shadows. Nobody knows what you're really up to. They're not sure. They're not sure. It's definitely hermit mode energy, so there's something going on. You're grounding yourself. I think people feel that because both of these cards are with the I was going to say the archangel symbol of Earth. That's really funny, isn't it? I mean, with the eye of God. Huh. But the alchemical symbol of Earth above both of these cards, what you're hiding is a brand new day. I would say that as well. You're hiding a brand new day with the lamb. But this is like the darkness of night. So maybe you've gone through a dark period and you've kind of come out on the other side and you're feeling more hopeful. You're feeling a little more rejuvenated. You're in touch with your inner child. Kind of using that as a guidance system. The universe has told you to hide this. You're following orders from the high command. And yeah, so, but people are still maybe associating you with perhaps maybe a mood or a cycle or an energy you were in prior to this, but nobody has seen it yet. It's almost like, waiting for a release date. That's interesting. Are you waiting for your release date? A release date in something, but you're not really sharing your energy much here. I mean, maybe you are with some people, but whatever's coming in more strongly, you're hermiting. And maybe people don't know what you're up to. So it's kind of funny. Advice for you. Oh, charge. Wow. When the new day comes, this is just really strong. I kind of get the energy of the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Very grounded, dynamic, powerful, mature. Don't come out like the baby lamb. The baby lamb right now is what you're protecting. Come out like this wild, strong stallion. But know when, right? With the crescent moon in the third eye, to follow your inner guidance, to keep connected to whatever this is that's helping you move or contain or protect. Earth, lots of earth energy. The otter is the only water element in this so far, and that's kind of how people are just perceiving you. Yeah, but too, that could also be like who they knew you to be before. It almost has a feeling too of someone who, you know, if you're planning on going to some sort of family reunion or school or class reunion, and, you know, people haven't seen you in years, and they kind of remember you as always Scorpio. Oh, I'm hearing that song, that Jewel song for one of the Batmans. Dark eyes and careless hair, you were fashionably sensitive, but too cool to care. I think I've sung that for you guys before. It's totally your song. That's sort of it. Like, yeah. I don't know. I almost seeing maybe even during like school dances and things like that off on the corner, in this dark corner. But now there's something that's been going on inside of you. It's almost like the little chick ready to come out of the egg, hatch out. But when it does, you're being advised to charge forward, honey. You just be real confident, real wild and free. Nothing holds you back. Outcome if you follow that advice. Oh yeah, there you go. Fire, cheetah. Speed. Wow, your life is about to pick up if you follow the advice. If you don't, I don't know. I guess you could stay the raccoony lamb for a while. You have the wolf, the starfish, the tarantula, the camel, the moth. It's all like in the upright. It's crazy. So the wolf is also very alpha. Very alpha again, but it's an earth energy here. Yeah, you are really connected to the physical in a spiritual way. Yeah. So let's keep pulling cards because this is intriguing. Look at you, like things are going to speed up. Almost like your life may become very whirlwind-like. Where are you running to? You're running back to something. Running to. 7th chakra. But what are you running to? Because to me, like, this is the direction to go. That's the future. Yeah, you know what, though? Unless you're Arabic, right? Because they read from right to left. So maybe that means something. I don't know why that came up. So everyone that reads from left to right, you're about to go catapult towards something from before, from your past. An unfinished idea, it almost feels like. But those of you that read from right to left, you're about to go to something new. I'm hearing, yeah, unfinished idea. I feel like my eyebrows are super expressive in your reading. Maybe you are right now. Maybe your face is super expressive. Okay, like who you are. Oh, you're the 5th chakra. You're speaking, you're talking about something. Okay. So, because this is curious. Like I know at one point I said with the raccoon, I said, well, maybe not all of your relationships that you were kind of like pulled away from. And I think that's bang on, because with the 5th chakra and this otter, you might even be talking to some people about something that you're anticipating. You're voicing some sort of anticipation here, and people are highly aware of that. Some people are highly aware of something that you're anticipating. What are you hiding? Yeah, what are you hiding? The lamb. Victory. Okay, yeah. You're hiding a fresh start. Okay, I think you're hiding a fresh start that will end in a victory here. I'm also hearing sending the lambs into slaughter. And I'm getting that because you have the cheetah here. I'm not quite sure what that is yet. Why you hide this? Appreciation. Oh, sending our lambs into slaughter. Oh, it's not what you're doing. That's what would happen if you weren't holding this back. It would be like sending a lamb into slaughter. So protecting it from perhaps some environment, protecting an inner child rebirth around you from some environment that's not conducive for it to succeed. So yeah, you are hiding your victory. Your victory is in something that has to do with a new beginning for you, and it comes from the inner child. It comes from your very creative and playful, deeper self. Now, while you're hiding this, I'm getting like an appreciation, right? Like what says appreciation? Let me use my psychic skills. I am getting appreciation. I don't know why. I just see it. That's a smart ass. So, dragon and appreciation. This is why you hide it. I think that why you hide it is that there's something like you have value here. We all have value. I'm just saying, just you, Scorpio, you just have value, but you do. But because this is like, you don't want to send it as a lamb into the slaughter. So it's meant to be protected. You're listening to your higher self. You're listening to the universe, God, source, whatever that is for you. And it is waiting to be appreciated. That's why. Waiting for the lamb energy to be in an environment, situation, time, cycle, that it is appreciated and not going off to slaughter. Because, you know, if this is an energy that seems very sweet and innocent and a little bit untouched, because it's a part of you that you may not have used very much outside of you or in more social environments, people may see it as a weakness, and how can they pick at it, or how can they get advantage over it? That's interesting, because then you have the raccoon. How does this affect your relationships? Oh yeah, nobody knows who you are right now. Attachment. Nobody knows who you are right now. Honest to God. The only thing I feel like they know is that you're anticipating something because they feel like you've voiced it or you've said it to someone. Or your body language. It could just be your body language. You know, like if you've ordered a package and you got the tracking and it said, it's coming today at 3 o'clock. So starting at 2:45, you're standing at the living room window. Whatever. You didn't tell anybody you ordered anything. You know, somebody walks by and goes, "That's what Scorpio's waiting for." Scorpio's waiting for something. There's something there. Everything okay, Scorps? Yeah? Well, okay. It's kind of funny. So it could even be your body language is indicating that, but definitely relationships right now, people don't know who you are. People don't know who you are. There's a part of you that is very unseen here. I do feel like you are getting ready to take off an element that you have been hiding. No, you're getting ready to take something off that's been hiding an element of you to come out. Really, I like this little area. This is interesting. Advice for you is the horse. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at the moon. Oh. Oh, I'm feeling like, that's really funny because usually in this deck, this one feels like the stallion. And then in the tarot, there's a horse of the same namesake, the wild unknown. And that feels like the wild mare. But this feels more like utilizing your wild feminine energy. Because we have all this moon, and the moon is the feminine. The moon is the mysterious. The moon is the unchained. The feminine as well. Billy? Oh, yeah, so interesting. Really just, your advice is to go into the unknown. Go into the unknown. No, Lily's here. What the hell was that? I don't know. Anyways, well, she didn't move, so that's an indication. She's out cold. Yeah, that's one thing you learn when you have a dog. If there's a sound in the house and the dog does nothing, it's probably okay, right? There's even some sort of power here at night. So I don't know, maybe you should reveal yourself at night? What's this cheetah? Temple path, wow. You are about to be catapulted. You are about to catapult yourself to a very spiritual fate. I'm hearing a spiritual fate. Oh, it's funny I put it in front of the cheetah. All right. But don't, and the lamb is a very like it's very symbolic throughout, well, religion, and which is tied in some level to spirituality, some level. But yeah, I mean, I think spirituality has moved further and further away from religion the last little while. But, you know, even the lamb and God in your reading. And then the temple path, the goddess of the moon. Oh, hello. Wow. It's time to engage in relationships that are very rejuvenating. Feel really good. They're restful and exciting all at the same time. Oh, maybe you're anticipating some sort of romance. Maybe someone close to you has been on a trip and you're waiting for them to come back. Like there's a bit of that energy in here too. Tarot. There's a lot hidden here. I mean, it's pretty much you. Pretty much whoever you are right now is hidden. I'm not really getting a lot about, you're doing a good job. You're doing real Scorpio stuff here right now. What are you talking about here? I'm going to pull a tarot card out for each one of these. So let's see, the fifth chakra. You're vocalizing something. You really are. No, I'm hearing loudmouth, but maybe. Strength card. Oh, no, you have something to say that you haven't said yet. See, never leave one of Cindy's readings before the fat lady has sung. Ah, no, there's something here that you have not said. You're anticipating saying something and you've been holding back. This, whatever this is that you're going to say or would like to say, is going to cause quite a dramatic change because she's holding back a tornado. All right, what you're hiding, the lamb and victory. Oh, oh, that's nice, the Ace of Cups. So see, that's a very deep emotional part of you, something that's going to grow and flow. Grow and flow. Oh, that sounded weird. The melting of these, I'm getting that too, because it's like it's cold here, but we are anticipating spring in the next few weeks. So it's a bit of that energy, like the water's flowing again, the spring. There's something very hopeful in the energy of spring here. Why are you hiding this? God told you to. Okay. The Seven of Wands. See? Something. Are there competing interests around you, or others, or something that are interested in you. Like it's as if you're defending yourself. You're keeping some sort of energy away from you. That again, this sending a lamb off to slaughter, this gentle, sweet part of you, there's really only one kind of environment that's right for it. This isn't it. This isn't it. And then you're kind of following the orders of the divine. Okay, I want to say, I think you look really good right now. I think you're doing something for yourself. I think your physical display to people, they're appreciating it. Like, yeah, Scorp's got it going on. Oh, I'm hearing that song. That's so funny. Stacy's mom's got it going on. I don't know if your name is Stacy or you're a mom. You might be a dad and you got it going on. But it feels like that. That song. Stacy's mom's got it going on. Because I feel like you look good. You're looking after yourself. You are guarding this good stuff, because this good stuff about you is connected to your true inner child. I swear, you know, if I was still using that, the other decks that I was using, I'm sure you would have got the eternal child eternal card for the archetype, because that's what helps keep you youthful. The elixir of life, your holy grail, your internal holy grail here. You're hiding some really important things. I mean, it's all linked to victory. But I think like deep inside, people don't know who you are. And in relationship, this is almost, it feels a bit like you're standing off. Both of these cards feel a little bit like standing off in the distance. So let's see how this affects your relationships. Raccoon and attachment. Oh my gosh. The devil. Well, it kind of feels like you're detaching yourself from toxicity. That's not bad. Also a really good reason why we see this lamb energy being hidden. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The advice, the horse and the goddess of the moon. 8 of Wands. Well, get your shit together and get ready to move or communicate or whatever that is, which is kind of cool, because this feels like you're anticipating. Well, with the 5th chakra, it's communication. You're anticipating some sort of communication. But I feel like either you're holding back to receive communication, or you're holding back to see if someone communicates to you, or you're holding back waiting for the right timing for you to communicate. Like something's definitely being held back, and there's almost like a wait or a watch for it. And your advice seems like go with your instincts here. Go with your instincts. There's a lot of natural instinct here. And the 8 of Wands is get it together, because she's holding back the tornado. She's trying to manage the tornado. So get your shit together and go. And your advice is, no, your outcome is catapulting you towards your fated temple path. The Hermit. That's interesting. I want to clarify that, because it kind of seems like you're already in the Hermit. Unless this is going towards someone else who's in like a hermit energy. What is this hermit? I see. Okay, I do think the hermit is in relation to all this moon energy that's coming up over here in your advice, right? Like kind of tap into your intuition, try to see things from a deeper level. What is your inner child and your gut saying? What is the universe continuing to say to you? So I see you almost rushing off. It's funny. It's almost like rushing away from something and getting into this deep reflective answer. But tell me more about this. Okay, tell me about the cheetah. What is this? Like, this is a whirlwind of movement. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Wow. So something that you understand very clearly. So it causes you to move, and it causes you to move to what could be like a group. It could cause you to move to something that occurs. Could be like a church. It could be your own home. It could be where you work, but it causes you to move quite quickly. And I want to look at this hermit separately. What goes on in the temple path? What goes on in the temple path? Ooh, the Seven of Swords, some sneaky shit. That's interesting. You are like the divine secret agent here. Because it's the temple path. What goes on there? Some sneaky shit. The Seven of Swords. But you're going to have some clarity. Oh, this temple path is connected to the Ten of Pentacles. So it's some sort of a place. It's some sort of a place. And there's some sneaky shit that goes on there. But you're going to have the clarity. And it's going to allow you to move forward, I think. Or it's going to give you something to think about. Okay, the Hermit. Now I want to look at that. The Hermit. Oh, well, that's something to think about. It's this Two of Cups. So that's interesting. I don't know what it is. Or maybe that's you thinking about that. I feel like this is thinking about something. Okay, so something's going to happen. Maybe someone's going to communicate to you, or you're going to communicate to somebody. There's vulnerable energy here that's being protected for the right moment. This whole outcome's really interesting. It really is. So there's definitely something big to think about here. The Ten of Swords is at the bottom. Oh, well, maybe it's closing off. It's closing something off and making that final. So I don't know. I still don't know everything, Scorpio, because you're hiding this really, really well, whatever you're doing here. And I'm not really sure if this is you going to do something or something going to be done to you. You're going to have clarity. I do know that part. I'm going to go to your extended, Scorpio. And in the extended, I'm going to use tarot and oracle cards. I'm going to ask, what am I going to ask? How to improve your relationships, what your inner child will tell you about what you're hiding, and how to release your true potential. Thank you so much, Scorps. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.